now from the desk of the superintendent's office, it's time for Super News.
Hello, I'm Barry Lemoyne.
And I'm Alex Schneider.
And welcome to today's Super News.
We'll start things off with a look at the fairy tales and tall tales that were a part of the learning experience for our second graders who read and studied such classics as The Fisherman and His Wife and the Emperor's New Clothes, as well as Casey Jones, John Henry, and Paul Bunyan. Costumes, food, and the painting of a themed mural were all part of this engaging learning opportunity.
Hey Alex, when Paul Bunyan finishes on the computer, do you think he logs off?
Or maybe he just says, "May the forest be with you."
Maybe. But whether it was pasta with a purpose, free dress days, or fried fish for friends in need, schools throughout St. Bernard Parish have continued to raise money and awareness for communities impacted by the devastation of recent hurricanes. After storms ravaged the coastline of southwest Louisiana, schools jumped into action, hosting events and programs to raise money for much-needed supplies for schools in the impacted areas. In St. Bernard, we know firsthand what it's like to need help, and the funds raised will help schools and school families in need. Over a 3-week period, schools and board members raised over $15,000.
Our students got to participate by bringing in supplies and donations, and hopefully all of our sales will be pure profit, and we're so happy to be able to give back just as we were given to in our time of need.
As we all know, COVID has changed a lot of things and has made all of us adapt. That's the case with our music curriculum, as a grant to buy keyboards for each student has really created new opportunities for our students. Here's Mr. Kassar to tell us more.
We are a very performance-driven group, and so often we are pushing for a performance, a date, a place, a time, and the real essentials sometimes sit at the side. What we're doing now through this program, we're bringing kids to a place of real music. Every child that ever intends to play professionally or semi-professionally needs keyboard training. It doesn't matter if you're a trumpeter, if you're a drummer, whatever instrument you play, this is the heart and soul of all music.
Our cultural arts program was also featured on a very special episode of Go Coast, a public TV travel program airing this fall on WLAE. Let's take a peek.
It is truly a wonderful building. It's so well thought out. The technology that's over your head and around you in this space is absolutely amazing. But you know, Tom, all of that pales in comparison to the amazing tech students that will literally bring this building to life.
And now it's time for our Super News on Location report. Let's head to Chalmette Elementary School now.
Hi, I'm Kia. And I'm Victoria. Welcome to CES for today's Super News segment. Our first story today centers on something new this year. It's called our Cultural Diversity Initiative. At CES, we believe in the importance of celebrating diversity. In our main hallway, we have a diversity bulletin board, which displays different cultural abilities and races each month. This month, we are celebrating National Hispanic Heritage Month to honor the contributions that Hispanic and Latino Americans have made to U.S. art and culture and society. In addition to National Hispanic Heritage Month, we are also celebrating World Peace Day. The International Day of Peace was started in 1981 by the United Nations, and it's observed around the world each year. Here at CES, we Vikings enjoy practicing peace, showing kindness, and displaying love every day. We hope that you do too.
Our teachers are also working outside of the classroom, refreshing our courtyard garden, giving us a peaceful place to view and learn about the various herbs and spices. Fresh air and sunshine are also part of the fun of our after-school garden club, which will begin in January. And we're thankful for the head start given to us by our energetic faculty.
Well, we love having the garden club because, number one, when kids get their hands in the dirt and they spend time outside, it helps relieve stress. And they also get to learn a lot about nature and planting and being resourceful and growing some of their own food that they actually take home.
Hey Victoria, did you know why Miss Winslow buried money in our garden?
No, why?
She said she wanted us to have rich soil. And speaking of rich, our teachers continue to provide us with rich and varied activities and experiments that we can participate in, even when following all of our COVID protocols. Some classes are even conducting experiments outdoors, like our fresh air music class and outdoor science experiments.
Rainy weather? No problem. Our second graders can make slime anywhere as they learn about the states of matter. And things are heating up in 4th grade as they study energy. Thanks for joining us here at CES, where we stress the power of hope,
Helping our students pursue excellence.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Great job, Vikings. And now let's meet the Chalmette High School Super News team.
Hello, I'm Dallas.
And I'm Melanie, and welcome to Chalmette High School's library for our Super News segment.
And first, we'll kick things off with football as athletics are back at Chalmette High and our Owls are competing in a number of fall sports. Our football team opened the season against Holy Cross, followed by our opening district game against Grace King. It was great to have football under the lights of Bobby Nutt Stadium as the bands, charmers, and cheerleaders all took part in the pageantry of Friday Night Lights. Go Owls!
The Lady Owls volleyball team also began its season, a special one for Coach Kelly Plesher as it's the start of her last year. Since CHS went co-ed in the 1980s, Coach Plesher has been the only coach the high school has ever known. With over 700 victories to her credit, Coach Plesher is a living legend. Recently, she was honored at a home game for her commitment to the program and her impact on hundreds of young student athletes that she has mentored over the years.
Our cross-country and swim teams have also been competing and continue to be some of the top programs in the district. In fact, some of our athletes have already qualified for the next round of competition. Congratulations to all of our teams, coaches, and athletes for representing our school so well.
And if you think swimming in salt water is hard, try swimming in pepper. Anyway, speaking of representing, our seniors are gearing up to receive our coveted symbols of seniority, our senior rings. This long-standing tradition will have a little bit of a twist this year, as the ceremony will take place on the football field. And while the location will be different, the spirit and pride will remain. Congratulations to all of our seniors who will celebrate this milestone.
And now, we'll go from milestones to an important mile marker, the American College Test. Recently, members of our senior class took this standardized test that measures proficiency in English, math, reading, and science reasoning. It's also an important part of college admission. Thanks to all of our teachers for giving us the skills and confidence to do well on this important component of our senior year.
In other news, CHS has been selected to be a part of the prestigious Backstage Technical Theater Pilot Exam as part of the Career and Tech Education Program. It's a great opportunity to recognize and promote the importance of technical theater. Chalmette High School was one of only 150 schools in the country and 3 in the state to be selected for this program. Good luck and congrats to all who are part of this exciting new opportunity.
Thanks for joining us today, and now back to you guys at Penn TV. Bye!
Great job, Melanie and Dallas. Thanks for joining us today. But before we go, we'd like to shine the light on a great partnership as the school board and Kiwanis teamed up for a great cause at Chalmette Elementary. Principal Liz Winslow wanted to fly the American flag in front of the school, but flag etiquette requires it to be illuminated at night. With new lighting installed, the Kiwanis quickly donated both an American and Louisiana state flag that now fly proudly in front of the school. It's a great symbol of unity and a small example of our community and schools working together.
Thanks for tuning in. Stay safe, stay connected, stay strong, and keep the faith. And we'll see you next time on Super News, where we always let
the Super News roll.
We'll see you next time.